beautiful humans, and welcome back to another video. In this one I thought I would round up my favorite trends from the New York Fashion Week ready to wear fall shows. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I watched I think approximately 25 shows. That's a whole lot, and I wanted to talk to you guys about a few trends that really stuck out to me and that I think, well, I know obviously because they were in the shows, that they're going to be on trend for fall. The first thing that was super prevalent in the New York Fashion Week shows, in my opinion, was animal print. Animal print was, I think, in about 80 or 90% of the shows that I watched, and we've kind of stepped away from just the leopard print to a whole array of prints. Like there was tiger, there was zebra, there was just everything you can think of that is like safari animal almost was in there. I really love the look of these animal prints mixed in with different prints, which is what some designers did as well. Basically, it was all over the place, and I think it's going to be huge for fall. Trend number two that was all over New York Fashion Week was the color pink, and then in particular fuchsia pink, bright pinks. But something that I saw a lot of and that I thought was really interesting was that pink was combined with red a lot in the shows this year, and I think that this color combination again is going to be huge for fall. Even though it's already there for spring now, I think it's going to continue to stay on trend through fall as well. I really love the look of this. I like the combination of pink and red, and I love the way that it was incorporated into the shows. Number three is a trend that really stood out to me and that I thought was like something new and fresh to become trendy in fall, and that is statement tights. Opaque colored tights were all over the runway. As you can see in the picture here, the beautiful Gigi Hadid was walking the Jeremy Scott show, and they had colored tights as well, a lot of them. But I just want to mention here that the Jeremy Scott show was one that really stood out to me because I got kind of like a Jetsons vibe, like what they thought the 21st century would look like in the 1970s. That's kind of the vibe I got from the Jeremy Scott show. Anyway, just quickly wanted to mention that. But colored tights, statement tights are very much a trend for fall 2018. The fourth thing that really stuck out to me in the fashion shows was the clueless plaid, is what I call it, the colored plaid. Q, Cher and Dion from Clueless. But this is definitely a trend that was in a lot of shows again, and something that is going to be huge for fall 2018, colorful plaid. So stay on it. I think the tartan plaid is already quite on trend for spring now, but expect a colored version in fall is what I would have to say going on the New York Fashion Week shows. And then we have arrived at number 5 on my list, and that has to be broad shoulders. This is also something that really stood out to me in all of the shows. Now, it was a little bit more subtle in most of the shows, as you can see on these pictures, and then bam, Marc Jacobs show. It was just broad shoulders from beginning to end. Loud, proud and in charge is what I would have to say about that show, because it was just broad shoulders from beginning to end and not in any way subtle. The shoulders were huge. Again, this is something that we definitely saw in the spring shows as well, broad shoulders and power suits, and I think this is going to continue into the fall 2018 season. Well, I don't think, because it has, but I mean when the trends hit the high street stores. Okay, so the final trend that stood out to me this New York Fashion Week was something that I have dubbed ski chic. There were a lot of ski inspired outfits. Moon boots were also seen on the runway, and Alexander Wang also had variations on this ski/snowsuit type situation. We saw a lot of sporty mixed in for spring as well, and I think now it's transitioned into more of a, well, it is, of course, I guess for fall winter, but more of a winter inspiration from like skiing outfits and snowsuits and stuff like that. I would almost say like the puffer trend taken to the extreme. So that's the final sort of trend that really stood out to me. Now, I know that there were a whole lot more trends on the runway, and I could have gone on forever and ever, but I really just wanted to pick those out that I thought were like the most exciting, that just stood out to me, and that I think were relatively new compared to what we've seen in previous seasons. I'm going to be doing the same type of video for London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, Week and Milan Fashion Week. So keep an eye out for those if you did like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!